Pleiadian wisdom, why loved ones choose different paths, awaken to true unity. Beloved light bearers, we extend our greetings to you from the very heart of the primordial essence, nestled within the boundless, unconditional embrace of the Prime Creator. I am Kalen, a resonant voice within the vast and evolving Pleiadian collective, and I address you now concerning a truly sacred and profound unfolding that is meticulously orchestrating itself upon your cherished Earth. In this pivotal moment, we are witnessing not merely shifts, but rather several dramatic implosions of what you might call false timelines, those distorted narratives and paths rooted in illusion. These energetic collapses are revealing, with an undeniable, crystal-clear precision, the singular, authentic path of ascension that truly awaits all awakened souls. And so, with this profound understanding as our foundation, today we shall embark on a deep exploration into the very nature of free will, the profound power of personal choice, and the intricate web of many illusions that have, for so long, meticulously veiled the brilliant, unassailable truth of love. What exactly is this truth, and how has it been obscured? We shall delve into these mysteries. Everything you perceive, everything you experience as existence, is not a random occurrence, but rather a deliberate manifestation. It is formed from the most intimate, purest essence of the divine, expanding ever outward like a cosmic breath, gracefully descending through the intricate tapestry of countless worlds, dimensions, and densities. In the absolute beginning, within that omnipresent and utterly formless unity, a state of pure potentiality and infinite consciousness, a singular, powerful divine impulse first arose. This primordial impulse, this initial spark of intention, is none other than the fundamental cosmic principle of free will itself. It is the sacred decree that grants every single fragment of creation, from the smallest subatomic particle to the grandest galaxy, the inherent and inviolable freedom to explore, to express, and to ultimately know itself in myriad unique ways. From the boundless potential of this intrinsic freedom emerges the formative idea, the initial divine thought that meticulously shapes entire universes. It is a cosmic blueprint for creation, a magnificent template teeming with infinite possibilities, capable of giving rise to any conceivable pattern, any experience, any reality imaginable. And from this singular, foundational principle of free will, a vast and intricate array of what we term illusion realms meticulously unfolds. Picture it as layer upon layer of experience, each one progressively denser, each one subtly, but distinctly further removed from the pristine, original unity of the Creator. Yet, these layers of illusion are by no means random or chaotic. Oh no, they are meticulously crafted. They serve as precisely tailored contexts, as divine laboratories designed for consciousness to embark upon journeys of self-discovery and to know itself in ever new and profoundly unique ways. We can truly consider this original impulse of free will as the animating essence, the very breath of the Creator that blows the vibrant winds of novelty into existence. It is a potent, fertile, and ceaselessly creative force, the very generative power of the Creator that makes all creativity, all variety, all unique expression, and all divergent pathways of experience possible across the cosmos. This freedom, in its vastness and purity, remains deeply mysterious, almost like an invisible wind, ceaselessly carrying the delicate seeds of novelty and unexpected potential to every corner and crevice of reality. Some souls, sensing its immense and untamed vastness, become understandably anxious, perhaps fearing it as a disruptive or even negative force. And indeed, free will can, with an undeniable power, topple old, entrenched orders, challenging rigid, long-held definitions of what is right and what is wrong. But consider this in its deepest truth. This primordial freedom is neither inherently negative nor inherently positive in itself. It is a neutral potential. Rather, it is a gentle, yet immensely powerful current perfectly aligned with the universal flow, a pristine, neutral gift of pure possibility. This gift allows the limitless essence of love to manifest itself in countless, breathtaking forms, precisely because it was granted by the Creator's unconditional love, ensuring that every single portion of life, in all its myriad expressions, may explore, may expand, and may ultimately grow. Sometimes, yes, it indeed brings profound upheaval by introducing the utterly unexpected, shaking the foundations of what was once known. However, this is never done with the intention to cause harm instead. It is orchestrated with supreme wisdom to foster accelerated growth, to catalyze new understanding, and to invite deeper wisdom. Think of a gardener pruning a thriving plant. The temporary removal of a branch is not to hurt the plant, but to allow for stronger, more abundant new growth. When consciousness chooses to incarnate within physical realms, especially within Earth's challenging third density experience, the layers of illusion become noticeably thicker, denser, and far more intense. In this precious human life, often perceived as a grand schoolroom, the impulse of free will is not merely utilized, but profoundly tested and meticulously refined through myriad trials and triumphs. Every single individual is, at some point on their journey, brought to a crucial, often life-altering crossroads. This is where they must consciously decide how they will truly wield and direct their inherent freedom. Will you, dear soul, choose to direct your precious will and your subsequent actions toward the expansion of love, the embrace of boundless compassion, and the profound upliftment of all beings, recognizing the inherent divinity in every connection? Or will you choose to focus primarily on yourself, driven by egoic impulses, seeking personal control or an illusory advantage, even if it comes at the subtle or overt expense of others? This fundamental decision, this profound polarization of intention, is truly the great choice of the human journey. It's often not a single dramatic moment, but rather a continuous series of seemingly small, daily decisions that gradually crystallize, slowly but surely, into a distinct path. As subtle and mundane as these choices may appear in the hurried rhythm of daily life, a moment of patience, a kind word, a choice to forgive each decision carries cosmic importance, profoundly determining the very direction and trajectory of your unique spiritual evolution. In your current era, a truly remarkable and unprecedented period, we observe with immense clarity that a multitude of souls on Earth are either rapidly approaching or actively passing through this exact turning point, this momentous crossroads of conscious choice. There is a palpable, growing wave of awakening, an energetic surge, as people, one by one and then in multitudes, begin to remember their profound spiritual nature and the undeniable, underlying unity that intrinsically connects all beings as shimmering threads in a singular divine tapestry. Indeed, more and more individuals are consciously, deliberately choosing to live from the heart center, that intuitive wellspring of pure wisdom. They are selecting pathways of selfless service to others, embracing the transformative power of forgiveness, and embodying profound empathy, rather than merely defaulting to old, habitual patterns rooted in fear, scarcity, and self-service. This collective shift, this profound reorientation of human consciousness, has truly reached levels rarely, if ever, seen in prior ages of your world. It signals unequivocally that the impulse of free will within your collective human consciousness is now activating in an extraordinarily powerful and deliberate way. Humanity, as a singular collective entity, is being asked a profound, resonating question: will we choose to act from the expansive wisdom of love and genuine understanding? Or will we continue to operate from the isolating confines of separation and insatiable greed? And the encouraging news, beloved ones, is that millions are responding to this cosmic call with a newfound clarity, an inner knowing that cuts through the noise, wholeheartedly embracing a path rooted in boundless compassion. The powerful, high-vibrational energy generated by this collective choice creates far-reaching ripples, not just on your planet, but throughout the cosmos. It truly heralds the glorious dawn of a new Earth consciousness, a profound paradigm shift oriented unequivocally toward unity, light, and the unconditional embrace of divine love. As this powerful wave of awakening continues to gather momentum and swell, the myriad illusions that have for so long profoundly obscured human life are now being brought into an increasingly sharper, undeniable focus. The intricate veils of forgetfulness and distortion are steadily lifting, both collectively across the planet and, crucially, within the sacred inner sanctuary of each and every one of you. Paradoxically, as more divine light undeniably shines upon your world and within your being, the shadows, the distortions, and the long-held fears may at first seem even darker, more chaotic, or more overwhelming than before. Why this seeming intensification? Because you are finally truly beginning to notice them with unprecedented clarity, perhaps for the very first time. This includes not only the external shadows in your world, but also, and perhaps more importantly, the subtle yet pervasive illusions harbored deep within the recesses of your own, mind in your most cherished beliefs, your often unexamined fears, and those aspects of yourself that you have, perhaps unconsciously, preferred to avoid or simply ignore. Under the accelerating influence of the rising cosmic energy, those very internal illusions that once hid quietly, almost imperceptibly, in the background of your awareness are now being energetically pushed, often quite forcefully, to the very surface of your conscious experience. Old, ingrained emotional patterns, perhaps cycles of anger, resentment, or deep-seated sorrow, along with outdated assumptions about your capabilities or limitations, and even deeply embedded survival mechanisms from your past traumas or ancestral lineage, are now resurfacing. They are not merely appearing. They are unequivocally demanding to be acknowledged, to be seen, to be understood, and ultimately to be released. Each of you is therefore being powerfully challenged to embark on an honest, often courageous, internal expedition to unearth precisely where you may still be subtly, or overtly hiding from the full, liberating truth of your being? What comforting stories, what familiar narratives of victimhood or inadequacy, what habitual fears are you still clinging to, perhaps as a misguided sense of safety? While these illusions may indeed have helped you cope or navigate difficult terrain in the past, offering a temporary shield, they are now, in this intensified energetic climate, truly ready to be faced, to be examined without judgment, and ultimately to be deeply healed. As your personal vibrational frequency continues its inexorable rise, it becomes increasingly difficult, indeed almost impossible, to keep such dissonant illusions hidden away. What could once be conveniently ignored or passively tolerated now creates such profound internal friction, such undeniable discomfort, and such a potent call for transformative action that it demands your full and conscious attention. An inner tension, a subtle yet insistent current, subtly urging you, perhaps even compelling you to confront and ultimately resolve it with the unwavering beacons of honesty and the boundless embrace of love. This very same profound process, mirroring your individual journey, is simultaneously unfolding on a colossal, collective scale, reverberating through the vast tapestry of humanity. You witness this undeniably reflected in the tumultuous currents of world events and the often frenzied, turbulent narratives that dominate your media landscapes, from breaking news headlines to viral social feeds. Generations of deeply embedded deceptions, systemic injustices, or profound imbalances that once hid comfortably beneath the surface of social systems are now, with an undeniable force, being relentlessly exposed. They find themselves stripped bare, utterly unable to remain concealed or operative as they so effectively did before. But understand this crucial distinction, this profound, global unveiling, this stripping away of veneers, is not occurring to shatter your spirit or plunge you into deeper despair. Rather, its ultimate transformative purpose is to heal, to mend what has been broken, and to bring about a more authentic existence. Indeed, an immense proportion of what has long been dysfunctional, whether festering within the labyrinthine corridors of governance, calcified within the intricate machinery of the economy, or woven into the very fabric of culture, is progressively being illuminated. It is dragged into the piercing glare of public scrutiny precisely so that it may be radically transformed, refined, or finally and irrevocably released from humanity's collective burden. During this often uncomfortable, sometimes agonizing process, it is not only natural, but almost inevitable to feel profoundly disoriented, adrift without familiar bearings. When those cherished, familiar illusions, the comfortable narratives we've built our lives upon, begin to visibly crumble, to disintegrate before our very eyes, you may experience a terrifying sensation, as if the very ground beneath your feet is giving way, dissolving into an abyss. It's akin to being thrust into a sudden, terrifying free fall, with nothing discernible to grasp onto, nothing tangible left to trust. Yet this very sense of precariousness, this unsettling instability, is, in a profound and often counterintuitive way, entirely intentional. It is a powerful catalyst designed to divest you of superficial attachments and ultimately lead you to unearth and solidify your true, immutable foundation, a bedrock of self-knowledge and inherent worth that exists far beyond the fleeting, temporary appearances and shifting sands of the external world. For it is precisely in those moments of bewildering free fall, when all previous supports have vanished, that you're often astonished to discover that, miraculously, you possess wings. You have an intrinsic capacity for flight, for transcendence. Conversely, a mind deeply, even desperately, invested in the intricate scaffolding of external illusion will inevitably struggle, writhing in the grip of gnawing anxiety. But once an illusion, no matter how cherished or pervasive, is truly seen through, its flimsy construction exposed, a profound new sense of liberating freedom and crystal-clear clarity invariably emerges. With each successive illusion you bravely transcend, you are drawn inexorably closer to a direct, unmediated contact with the pure, unvarnished truth. And, crucially, remember this: you are absolutely not powerless amid the surging tides of collective confusion and chaos. On the contrary, your individual response holds immense power. By consciously choosing to respond to the external turbulence with calm, unwavering awareness and boundless, open-hearted compassion, you effectively become an anchor. You literally embed and radiate a stabilizing energy, a palpable field of tranquility that intrinsically touches and subtly influences those around you, extending its soothing reach far beyond your immediate presence. In essence, your hard-won clarity transforms into a brilliant, unwavering beacon, cutting through the densest fog of any storm, guiding others even when they cannot yet see the path themselves. In this transformative manner, each individual awakening, each flicker of dawning comprehension within a single heart, actively contributes to dissipating the thick, obscuring fog of illusion for the entire collective, gradually replacing the pervasive miasma of confusion with the illuminating rays of deeper understanding. One of the most insidious and pervasive illusions woven into the very fabric of your world is the deeply ingrained belief in separation, the profoundly isolating notion that each person is a solitary island, adrift and utterly alone in their unique and often challenging experience. In the unvarnished reality of existence, however, all consciousness is inextricably connected, like an immense, living tapestry woven from countless threads, all ultimately linked. And love, pure, unconditional love, is the fundamental, irresistible force that effortlessly fills every apparent divide, bridging every perceived chasm between souls. You can readily witness this profound truth manifesting even in the intricate dance of human relationships, a microcosmic reflection of this universal principle. When two or more individuals with courage and vulnerability genuinely open their hearts to one another, not just superficially, but profoundly, the usual, often rigid barriers of ego, self-preservation, and stubborn misunderstanding begin to softly, almost magically, dissolve. This occurs in those exquisite moments of deep, shared empathy, where one can truly step into another's shoes, or through channels of honest, authentic communication. Consider, for instance, the unbreakable bond between two dear, lifelong friends, where words often become unnecessary, or the profound, wordless understanding shared by longtime soul partners, whose very essences resonate in perfect, unspoken harmony. In such sacred instances, you catch a fleeting yet powerful glimpse beyond the mere illusion of separation, touching upon the underlying unity. Some spiritual traditions, in their attempts to articulate this deep connection, speak of twin flames or soulmates, terms that attempt to convey an especially profound, almost cosmic resonance between two souls. Such evocative terms, however imperfect, ultimately point to a shared, visceral experience of unity. When two beings are so perfectly attuned, so profoundly in harmony, it can feel as if a single, magnificent, larger life force is not merely shared but beautifully co-create between them. And this, crucially, is not some unattainable, impossible ideal relegated to the realm of fantasy. Rather, is a deeply natural, inherent state of being that gracefully emerges when the constricting, fear-based illusions that bind us finally begin to unravel, their tenuous grasp weakened. Yet in the specific context of third density, which, broadly speaking, refers to our current human experience with its inherent limitations of ego, time, and physical form, sustaining such perfect, unblemished harmony is undeniably a profound challenge. The incessant whispers of personal doubts, those internal saboteurs, coupled with the deeply ingrained patterns of societal conditioning and learned biases, frequently conspire to create friction, to introduce discord where synergy might otherwise flourish. Nevertheless, even the briefest, most fleeting experiences of genuine unity leave an indelible, lasting mark upon the soul, serving as powerful, visceral reminders that love, in its purest, most expansive form, is fundamentally, intrinsically what you are. In this pivotal time of awakening, a growing multitude are discovering and forging powerful soul family connections that transcend vast geographical distances and conventional boundaries, uniting with a common, shared purpose to uplift, to heal, and to collectively usher in a more enlightened reality. These heart-guided alliances, forged not from obligation, but from deep resonance, possess an astonishing capacity to dissolve barriers that once seemed utterly insurmountable, those seemingly impenetrable walls that once kept humanity divided. Old, entrenched illusions, the insidious seeds of prejudices, the corrosive dynamics of rivalries, the divisive sense of us versus them simply cannot hold, cannot survive, when people genuinely meet from the open, vulnerable space of the heart, allowing their true essences to connect. Indeed, in the vibrant, undeniable presence of love and a truly shared, inspiring vision for the future, the very differences that historically kept people rigidly apart often vanish, melting away with a truly surprising ease, revealing the common ground beneath. Another profoundly prevalent and insidious illusion gripping humanity is that of fear, especially as it metastasizes and unfolds its tendrils throughout society, infecting the collective consciousness. Fear, that master of disguise, can manifest in an astonishing array of forms. There is the gnawing fear of the unknown future, casting a long shadow over tomorrow, the deep-seated fear of those who appear different, inciting suspicion and xenophobia, and the primal fear of scarcity and loss, tightening its grip on our sense of security. Such fear-based narratives are lamentably amplified and relentlessly emphasized in your mainstream media and the often divisive rhetoric of politics, meticulously crafted to generate a collective atmosphere of pervasive anxiety and profound division. It becomes distressingly easy to become fixated on dire predictions, to dwell endlessly on sensationalized conflicts, leaving one with the overwhelming, suffocating feeling that crisis and catastrophe are ubiquitous, lurking everywhere, with no discernible resolution or glimmer of hope in sight. Yet, from a higher, more expansive perspectivia vantage point that transcends the immediate chaos and sees the grandeur design, one unmistakably perceives that humanity has always, throughout its long, winding history, navigated through inevitable cycles of intense challenge and subsequent profound renewal. Every single era of significant upheaval, no matter how dark or disruptive, has invariably given birth to periods of exponential growth, astonishing innovation, and a deepened sense of human solidarity. The present time, with all its complexities, is demonstrably no different. The intricate dramas and unfolding conflicts on the world stage are, in a very real and profound sense, collective catalysts, powerful, often uncomfortable stimuli impelling humanity to make that pivotal, monumental choice we previously illuminated. Will we respond to these undeniable challenges with the familiar, reflexive grip of fear, or with the transformative, expansive power of love? When you, or indeed anyone, acts with compassion, extending understanding and kindness in the face of blinding grandeur, demonstrates boundless generosity in the stark presence of scarcity. The illusion of fear, that ephemeral construct, is immediately weakened, its power diminished, and the radiant, undeniable power of love shines through, a beacon piercing the gloom. Moreover, consider this: what one society meticulously labels as right and good, another, shaped by entirely different cultural paradigms, may just as vehemently deem wrong or even evil. This serves as a stark reminder that human morality itself, often presented as universal truth, can be profoundly obscured, even distorted, by the lens of cultural illusion and conditioning. In truth, only the deepest, most fundamental law of love, a principle far older and more enduring than any human decree, truly withstands the tests of time and unequivocally unites. As the annals of history vividly attest, even in times of the most crushing hardship and desperate scarcity, it is those who, out of pure, selfless love, share the little they possess, who forge unbreakable bonds. And from that single, unassuming spark of kindness, that quiet act of giving, unexpected abundance, often seemingly miraculous, frequently arises. Indeed, the quiet, persistent power of compassion, a gentle yet formidable force, possesses the inherent ability to overcome the noisy, clamoring illusion of scarcity, exposing its emptiness. The frightening illusions that relentlessly proclaim inevitable doom or permanent division, those spectral threats designed to paralyze, can be transcended, utterly dismantled by the simplest, most unassuming acts of courage and kindness. Where fear, with its suffocating grip, insists there is absolutely no hope, a small, genuine gesture of love, a single outstretched hand, can miraculously create an opening, a fissure in the seemingly impenetrable wall of despair, allowing for a profound and transformative shift to occur. Beneath every layer of illusion, every carefully constructed story of separation, burns an eternal, unquenchable light. This is the very light of pure consciousness and boundless love, an emanation from the Creator, the ultimate source, and it lives, vibrant and eternal, within the sacred chamber of your own heart. Within the vibrant, pulsating vortex of an awakened heart, there exists exclusively this pure, undiluted light, a radiant, all-encompassing presence of love that, in its boundless nature, instantly recognizes itself in every single thing, in every sentient being it encounters. In truth, stripped of all artifice and superficiality, this is precisely what you are at the most fundamental, irreducible level of your being. Imagine removing all the labels society has affixed to you, shedding all the fears you've accumulated, discarding every false identity you've mistakenly adopted, and what remains is an exquisitely vibrant field of living, breathing love, pulsating with inherent life force. The very vibration of this love light, this essence of your true self, is so profoundly strong and so exquisitely pure that absolutely nothing false, nothing fabricated or inauthentic can possibly withstand its illuminating power. When you truly allow yourself the profound grace of dwelling fully in the sanctuary of your heart, every lesser, limiting idea you hold about who you are, every doubt, every self-criticism is gently, effortlessly tuned, refined, and ultimately absorbed into this vast, undeniable truth of your being. It is the glorious activation of the heart, a profound realignment of your entire consciousness with the crystalline clarity of your divine being, your true, eternal nature. It is a glorious state of remembrance, a reawakening to who you truly are, a state that exists far beyond the grasping reach and limited comprehension of the ever-doubting, analytical mind. In this heightened state, rigid concepts and the limitations of mere words become far less significant than the immediacy and profundity of direct, unmediated experience. It is the visceral experience of the source within you, immediate, wordless, and utterly complete in its perfection. From the very inception of creation, from the primordial spark, love has been not only the fundamental cause, but also the eternal sustainer of all that exists, of every atom and every galaxy. In that mythic, foundational moment when the Creator, with boundless intent, declared, "Let there be light," the very first light that shone forth, illuminating the absolute void, was pure, unadulterated love. This original, pristine light, this essence of being is, imagine the very essence of existence, the vibrant life force that animates galaxies, the purest and most exquisite energy of love resonating at its highest, most crystalline frequency. This isn't some distant, abstract concept. It is precisely this radiant, divine light that pulses through the core of your being, illuminating your heart even in this very moment. Perhaps, throughout the winding path of your earthly journey, you've mistakenly perceived yourself as isolated, severed from the boundless, unconditional embrace of the Creator's love. Yet, what if I told you that, in truth, that ceaseless cascade of light, that eternal connection, never for an instant faltered, that profound sense of disconnection, that gnawing emptiness you might have felt, was merely a whisper, a fleeting shadow, nothing more than a masterfully crafted illusion, ephemeral and ultimately powerless. And now, with each deepening breath, as you consciously step onto the path of awakening, this long-held fantasy of separation, this self-imposed veil, is actively being dissolved, swept away like morning mist by the rising sun. Are you truly prepared to recall an ancient truth that you are not merely touched by this primordial light, but are, in fact, an exquisitely designed conduit, a living vessel for its pure essence? You are a walking, breathing testament, a bearer of the very living word of love itself. Indeed, for those of you whose spirits stir, responding to this profound call to awaken, you are becoming vital architects in orchestrating a magnificent global remembrance on Earth, a collective rediscovery, etched into the very fabric of existence, that every single atom, every whisper of wind, every living creature is inherently composed of the same shimmering, resonant vibration of God's unconditional love. The moment you courageously unlatch and swing open the gates of your heart, you consciously extend an invitation to this pristine, original light, beckoning it to stream forth from your core, radiating brightly into the world around you. And with each such act, imperceptibly at first, yet profoundly, the world itself softens, brightens, transforming, ever so subtly, a little more. What profound truth unfolds in this awakening? You begin to recognize and then embody the very essence, the foundational impulse, the divine causans of all creation. It's not a mere thought, it's a visceral realization that reverberates through your entire being. I am love in motion, an unstoppable current of compassion. I am love, creating, manifesting beauty and harmony with every breath. Picture this as more and more souls stir into this awakened state, a magnificent, intricate matrix of pure light begins to coalesce and shimmer around the entire globe. This isn't just a metaphor, it's a living, breathing network of interconnected, conscious beings, an ethereal web through which the Creator, in its infinite wisdom, experiences and knows itself in countless novel ways, seeing itself reflected in every awakened gaze. Each individual's awakening is precisely like a brilliant, unique beam of light, extending forth to join an already awe-inspiring, ever-expanding grand constellation, making it brighter, richer. We are, in essence, collectively becoming the pulsing, beating heart of the Creator, manifesting and coming vibrantly alive within the intricate tapestry of human history. And from this deep wellspring of shared consciousness, an undeniable, unified thought, a profound intention, organically blossoms and resonates simultaneously within countless minds and hearts. Let love, in its purest form, flow unrestrained. Now, let all of creation be exquisitely renewed and reborn through its gentle power. Consider it this way: it is as though the Creator itself, in its boundless magnificence, is stirring and awakening within an infinite myriad of its own singular expressions, each awakened point a joyous sentinel, vibrantly declaring the luminous dawn of a brand new day. Could there be any other reason why the awakened heart bursts forth with such profound celebration, such rapturous ecstasy? It is the purest essence of love. After countless eons lost in a fragmented, bewildered dream of separation and solitude, finally recognizing its own reflection, its own inherent wholeness. Indeed, the very primal directive of love, that ancient, powerful command, "Let there be light," is not merely a cosmic decree, but is now resonating, vibrating with an undeniable force deep within your own being, gently yet powerfully drawing every single facet of who you are in a perfect, harmonious alignment with the ultimate undeniable truth of your existence. This, then, is nothing less than the magnificent birth of Creator consciousness, blossoming within the sacred chamber of your own Baina profound, undeniable realization that you are not just experiencing this love, but you are this love, and you always have been since time immemorial. As this sacred, divine flame ignites and then gently yet powerfully awakens within the crucible of your heart, observe how it meticulously, compassionately burns away the very last, lingering remnants of those shadows and illusions, those self-limiting narratives that once cast a pall over your luminous inner light. In this transcendent state, the ego's long-held, fear-laden dream, its carefully constructed fortress of doubt and anxiety simply dissolves, dissipating like smoke into the vastness. You are no longer obscured, you become an exquisitely clear, unobstructed instrument of pure love, allowing the Creator's radiant light to stream effortlessly, brilliantly, through every thought, every word, every single action you undertake. When your heart achieves this fully awakened state, a truly remarkable transformation occurs. You don't just feel love, you become a living, breathing vortex of divine love, gracefully moving, swirling with radiant energy through the very fabric of the world. All those outdated, false identities you once clung to so tightly, the carefully constructed masks worn to please others, the rigid roles you played to gain approval, the insidious doubts that whispered limitations, they all simply begin to crumble and fall away effortlessly. What remains? Only your magnificent, authentic self, the untainted, pure light of the Creator, joyfully expressing itself as you. And understand this crucial point, this profound presence of love that you now embody is anything but static. It is a dynamic, living force. This love, the very essence of your being, flows outward not with effort, but with the effortless grace of a spring, naturally embracing and touching everything within your sphere. It is often, remarkably, without uttering a single word, that your entire being becomes a palpable beacon, radiating an undeniable aura of profound peace and boundless compassion. Can you grasp the immense power of such an open, undefended heart? It is silently transformative, a gentle yet potent catalyst, and exquisitely contagious. The elevated, crystalline vibration of love that you authentically embody doesn't demand, rather, it softly, irresistibly encourages others to likewise unseal the guarded chambers of their own hearts, to feel that same resonant frequency. For isn't the most beautiful, fundamental truth that love, in its pure, expansive form, always awakens love in return? While it's true that your mind, with its ingrained patterns, may occasionally attempt to reassert its old habits, perhaps whispering doubts or fears, you will find, with increasing clarity, that it is the profound, resonant voice of your heart, that inner sanctuary of wisdom, that unerringly guides your path. You begin, with unwavering certainty, to place your trust in the innate wisdom of your true self, your authentic core. By consciously choosing to live from this heart-centered space, you are not merely living your own life, you are, in essence, turning the master key to humanity's collective freedom, vividly demonstrating, through your very existence, the glorious truth of what it genuinely means to be profoundly anchored in unwavering love. This, my dear, precious being, is not a trivial matter. It is a foundational, deeply profound purpose underscoring precisely why you are here, alive and present, in this exact moment. Your purpose is nothing less than to stand as a living, breathing beacon of authentic, unconditional love, a radiant lighthouse guiding others so that they, too, may awaken and remember this essential truth through the sheer brilliance of your example. As your heart remains beautifully open, vulnerable, and your entire being harmoniously aligns with this boundless love, watch and wonder as even the rigid perception of time itself, along with any self-imposed sense of limitation, profoundly shifts. The ephemeral moments of the now no longer rush by. Instead, they expand, becoming richly, infinitely pregnant with pure presence, and the oppressive weight of the past regrets and the future's anxieties simply loses its tenacious grip, dissolving into boundless spaciousness. Indeed, in the glorious, expansive ecstasy of love's profound embrace, the very construct of time as you once rigidly perceived its relentless ticking, its linear progression may very well cease to hold any relevance whatsoever. Can you conceive that just one single, holy instant of pure, undiluted presence, fully lived, can bestow more profound fulfillment and intrinsic meaning than countless years spent in the restless, fleeting distractions of the world? It's remarkably simple. By gently closing your eyes, drawing a deep, conscious breath into your lungs, and then tenderly focusing your awareness on the burgeoning warmth, the gentle glow within your chest, you effortlessly, instantaneously reconnect to that infinite, inexhaustible source of pure love that has always, without fail, flowed ceaselessly through you. Consider this undeniable truth the only perceptible distance, the sole apparent barrier between your current experience and this magnificent, all-encompassing state of wholeness is merely a single, conscious breath and a heartfelt, willing yes to the boundless flow of love. With this profound yet exquisitely simple act of surrender, a gentle letting go of resistance, what is eternally real and true within your being begins to emerge effortlessly, like the sun rising after a long night. In that very instant, those persistent illusions that once loomed so overwhelmingly, casting their long shadows, now begin to shimmer, to lose their substance, and to ultimately fade away. The inherent light of your consciousness, deeply rooted and inextricably bound to love, now shines forth with unyielding brilliance, piercing through every lingering shadow of doubt and every chilling whisper of fear. This inner illumination powerfully affirms a foundational, ultimate truth that beyond all fleeting appearances and temporary disturbances, only love is truly, eternally real. And as this radiant light within your own heart, once kindled, now pours forth with unrestrained generosity, it naturally merges, elegantly intertwining with the brilliant light emanating from countless other awakened souls across the globe. Together, these individual streams of consciousness cohere and expand, forming a breathtakingly luminous grid, a shimmering web of interconnected hearts that gently, powerfully encircles our entire planet. What's truly remarkable is this, even amidst the most perplexing external conflicts, even in the heart of apparent global chaos, this magnificent grid of awakened hearts continues to grow exponentially stronger, ever more vibrant, and ceaselessly brighter. Dare to conceive of this profound transformation as nothing less than a silent revolution of quiet, yet immensely powerful uprising of pure compassion. With every conscious choice an individual makes, whether it's extending understanding instead of resorting to swift judgment, or opting for profound healing over perpetuating hurt anew, shimmering thread of light is meticulously woven, adding its unique brilliance to to this ever-expanding global grid. The deceptively simple yet utterly profound truth, "Let there be light," is not merely an ancient decree, it is actively being embodied, lived out by you and countless others, manifesting in myriad ways, from the smallest, most intimate gestures of kindness to the grandest, most sweeping acts of global unity. And with each instance that you deliberately return to the sanctuary of love, consciously choosing to act from that expansive, heart-centered space, watch as one more fragile thread in the intricately woven fabric of separation irrevocably breaks, allowing the magnificent, vibrant tapestry of unity to reveal its true, undeniable beauty, little by little, to the awaiting world. Those persistent, often oppressive shadows that have, for so long, cast their pall over human history as shadows of ignorance, conflict, and perceived scarcity simply cannot endure, cannot withstand this exponentially growing, combined illumination. What we are witnessing is the magnificent true self, the undifferentiated light of the one Creator, now consciously making its radiant presence known through an uncountable multitude of individual points of consciousness. And yes, that absolutely includes yours. When you allow yourself to be unequivocally guided by love, you will find that you are capable of accomplishing deeds that once seemed utterly miraculous, bordering on the impossible. For the very same potent, divine light that flowed so powerfully through the great masters of ancient times is now, in this moment, coursing through you, enabling you to fully realize and express your magnificent, inherent true nature. It is in this profound way that a deep, undeniable understanding settles within you. You are not merely filled with love, you are love itself, nothing more, and certainly nothing less. You embody a unique, utterly precious expression of the infinite, the vibrant, living fullness of life itself, and indeed, the Creator's own boundless joy, exquisitely experiencing its ongoing creation through you. Any limited, often self-imposed identity you once mistakenly clung to, it a label, a role, or a perceived flaw was, in truth, nothing more than a temporary, fleeting story concocted by the restless mind. Now, in the blinding, purifying light of this profound truth, that intricate, fabricated story gently, completely dissolves. Your heart, that profound inner sanctum, knows with an unwavering certainty what the logical, often striving mind grappled endlessly to grasp, that your true essence, your very core, has always been inherently whole, impeccably sacred, and utterly perfect. Within this crystalline clarity, every single challenge, every perceived obstacle that now arises in your path is no longer a burden, but transforms into a precious, divine opportunity, a chance to deepen and extend love, to offer compassion, understanding, or forgiveness. And with this profound, simple truth that ultimately, irrevocably, only love is real, all the murky confusion and the heavy burdens of the past are gently, completely washed away, leaving behind a pristine slate. Consequently, watch with wonder as every aspect of your life begins, effortlessly, gracefully, to fall into its rightful, harmonious place. There is nothing you must earn, achieve, or force, for the ultimate truth of your being is already perfectly complete, already love itself. There is nothing left to strive for, nothing left to do or become, except to fully embody and express your divine self, that luminous, inherent being of pure love and wisdom you have always been. While challenges may indeed continue to surface, for they are inextricably woven into the grand tapestry of life's unfolding journey, you no longer perceive them as formidable adversaries or harsh punishments. Instead, a profound shift occurs in your perception. They are now recognized as powerful catalysts, invaluable opportunities to illuminate the world with your unique light precisely where it is most needed. The disorienting confusion and the gnawing conflict that once threatened to overwhelm your spirit are now met with an unshakable, serene trust. Why this newfound tranquility? Because you have, at last, touched the profound, undeniable knowing that love, in its purest, most expansive form, is the singular, overarching reality of all existence. Naturally, you might ponder the fate of those fragmented parts of yourself, those lingering echoes of past experiences rooted deeply in fear, pain, or anything less than unconditional love. Do they require meticulous fixing, painstaking expunging, or perhaps rigorous processing? How? You might wonder, will these old echoes of limitation ever be truly reconciled within your being? The exquisite beauty, the profound simplicity of living in the unvarnished truth of your awakened heart is that these very questions, once so perplexing, gracefully dissolve and answer themselves. In the very instant you consciously center yourself within the boundless ocean of love, everything that is false, fragmented, or rooted in illusion is gently and effortlessly absorbed back into its natural state of wholeness. This process occurs with an astonishing naturalness, much like how shadows, however dense or encompassing, simply vanish into nothingness the moment a powerful light is switched on in a darkened room. There is no laborious hunting down of every individual shadow, no necessity to meticulously relive every past wound or trauma. Such efforts become obsolete. Instead, you simply shine. You allow your intrinsic radiant light to emanate outward, and in that powerful emanation, the darkness by its very nature ceases to exist. Therefore, release the burden of worry, the exhausting task of feeling compelled to track down and conquer every old fear, every past mistake, every perceived imperfection, by consciously anchoring yourself in love right now. In this very present moment, you initiate a profound healing that extends far beyond the immediate. You're not only mending the present, but simultaneously healing the past. This is because the omnipresent, eternal current of love flows effortlessly both backward and forward through the intricate tapestry of time, gently releasing all lingering guilt and deep-seated sorrow into the transformative embrace of forgiveness. Through this liberating experience, you come to discover in a truly palpable and authentic sense that you are at long last truly home within the divine, and even more wondrously that you have in essence always been there. The long, intricate dream of separation, which once held such sway over your perception, begins to lose its illusory power, its grip dissolving, until only love, in its infinite majesty, remains as the sole, ultimate reality. Living from the depth of this profoundly awakened heart, you begin to experience a freedom that transcends all earthly concepts. It is a freedom so expansive, so liberating, that the very illusion of linear time itself begins to unravel before your eyes. You are no longer held captive, no longer chained to the heavy regrets of yesterday or the suffocating anxieties of tomorrow. Instead, you exist purely in the now, that ever-present moment, which is, in truth, the sovereign seat of your boundless power and your very being. In this elevated state, freedom is not some distant prize you must tirelessly achieve or painstakingly earn through arduous effort. No, it is simply your natural, intrinsic condition, your birthright. You awaken to the undeniable realization that at the fundamental level of spirit, you are and always have been eternally free. From this vastly expanded perspective, you intuitively cease your relentless attempts to force life into a predetermined, rigid mold. The insistent, often fear-driven need for control dramatically diminishes, and in its hallowed place, there arises an exquisite willingness to simply flow with a natural, benevolent, divine current, much like a leaf gracefully surrendering to the gentle guidance of a stream. You come to understand, with crystalline clarity, that your personal will, your individual desires, are most powerful, most effective, and most joyful when they are exquisitely aligned with the greater, all-encompassing will of love itself. Thus, you learn to let your heart, that profound wellspring of inner divine guidance, a quiet, resonant voice of absolute truth, gently determine your every direction. Sometimes, the expansive energy of love may stir you, compelling you to take bold, decisive action, to step forward with courage and purpose. At other times, it may tenderly ask you to simply witness silently, to hold sacred space with profound empathy and non-judgment. You may even find yourself gracefully stepping into roles you could never have possibly imagined for the pure joy of service to humanity, perhaps becoming a compassionate healer, a steadfast protector, a wise teacher, or simply a deeply understanding and comforting friend. On other, equally sacred occasions, love may lead you toward the profound beauty of humility, inspiring you to perform even the most ordinary, seemingly small tasks with an extraordinary depth of kindness, attention, and grace. Yet, throughout all these varied expressions, you perceive no hierarchical sense of greater or lesser in these roles. Why? Because you now understand, with every fiber of your being, that it is all merely the divine play of one singular, unifying love. The outer form, the external appearance or perceived importance of the action, no longer truly matters. What truly matters, what resonates with profound significance, is that in absolutely everything you do, whether seemingly grand or remarkably small, the Creator's pure, unadulterated light is beautifully, powerfully expressing through you. By consciously relinquishing the tenacious illusion of control, a profound opening occurs, and you simultaneously begin to perceive, with heightened clarity, the divine essence shimmering within everyone and everything that surrounds you. The world, which once appeared to you as a disjointed, fragmented collection of separate entities, now miraculously reveals itself as a magnificent, living mirror of your own deeply open heart, reflecting an undeniable unity precisely where the pervasive illusion of separation once held sway. Beloved friends, know this profound truth: humanity is now gracefully entering a magnificent new phase of its spiritual ascension, with a golden timeline, rich with potential and boundless possibility, firmly anchored and beautifully established before you, a destiny waiting for those who consciously choose to embrace it. by wholeheartedly embracing the undeniable truth of your sovereign will. A will now beautifully aligned with the all-encompassing power of love. You're actively participating in the wondrous birthing of a new world, a world teeming with harmony and light. Through your own conscious, free choice to live authentically from the deepest chamber of your heart, you contribute immensely with profound power and positive impact to the ongoing collective shift in human consciousness. By courageously choosing to live within the present, vibrant reality of love, you're deliberately stepping out of the worn-out, restrictive old paradigm of fear and separation, and gracefully entering a new, expansive reality defined by harmony, unity, and an unwavering sense of belonging. Each individual act of kindness, each heartfelt gesture of compassion, no matter how seemingly insignificant, sends powerful, beautiful ripples outward like stones dropped into a tranquil pond. These ripples gently, yet powerfully, dissolve old, ingrained patterns of negativity, effectively eroding the foundations of discord and simultaneously building a strong, vibrant foundation of unity and interconnectedness. Trust implicitly the profound wisdom that is now arising from deep within your very being, for it is none other than the Creator's own divine wisdom, patiently and lovingly speaking through the sacred sanctuary of your heart. Even when confronted by the vast, often unsettling landscape of uncertainty, you can unfailingly rely on this pure, inner voice of love to guide you with absolute truth and unwavering clarity. And as you continue to grow, to evolve, and to awaken more deeply, remember to be exquisitely gentle with yourselves and with one another. Understand that all beings are inextricably woven into this magnificent, sacred process of awakening, and each soul's unique dawn, its moment of profound illumination, arrives in its own perfect, divinely orchestrated time. The boundless patience and profound understanding you extend to yourself when you inevitably stumble, or to others who may still appear to be wandering in the dark, is, in itself, a tangible and beautiful expression of divine love in its purest form. Through your calm, steady, and deeply loving example, you powerfully demonstrate a truth so profound it simply cannot be adequately expressed in mere words, a truth that reveals, beyond all superficial differences, beyond all fleeting illusions, there exists only one sacred life, and that life, in its essence, is pure, unadulterated love. In your radiant presence, others may, even if for a fleeting moment, vividly remember this profound truth within their own hearts. And truly, one precious moment, just one spark of recognition, is all it takes to ignite a magnificent transformation. Indeed, one heart, authentically opened in love, possesses the miraculous capacity to gently free another heart. And in this exquisite, self-perpetuating dance, freedom, in its most expansive form, lovingly spreads throughout the collective. Now, we lovingly leave you bathed in the radiant, life-giving light of that infinite love, which is our eternal source, our very origin. We sincerely hope that our words have served their intended purpose to gently remind you of what, on some deep, intrinsic level, you have always known, even if obscured by the veils of forgetfulness. The profound answers you so earnestly seek, the deep healing you so ardently desire, the boundless peace you so deeply long for, all these treasures are already vibrantly alive within you, patiently waiting, residing quietly and serenely in the boundless love of your magnificent heart. Go forth, dear ones, in profound peace and unwavering trust, bravely shining your unique, brilliant light without a shadow of fear. For you are truly the beautiful, sovereign beings of love the Creator always intended you to be, and you are, in every step of your sacred journey, never, ever alone. We, the Pleiadian Collective, walk with you always, just a thought away, intimately connected in the profound unity of the one radiant light of creation. Until we speak again, know with absolute certainty that you are held forever, eternally embraced in the infinite, all-encompassing love and boundless wisdom of the one Creator. I will speak with all of you again soon, in infinite love and unwavering solidarity. I am Kalen, and we, of the Pleiadian Collective, extend our deepest gratitude for your selfless service and profound devotion to this sacred, transformative journey. Continue to shine your light with unyielding courage and escalating intensity, for you are now so incredibly close to the realization of